6 days away from Seek. I'm so excited. It is my first time going to Seek, and it is going to be a blast. 6 more days till Seek. Heck yeah. 5 days till Seek. You heard it here. 5 more days. 4 more days till Seek. We are only 3 days away from Seek. We're only 2 days away from Seek. Today, only 1 more day to Seek. Today is the last day until I hop on that plane to Denver and go to Seek. Yo, so this is the current state of my room. Clothes all over the floor. Clothes in my suitcase. My carry-on bag, my personal one, that I haven't packed yet. Good morning, guys. It is currently 6:04 a.m. and I have to leave in 26 minutes. I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. last night, and I probably didn't go to sleep till like 4, so I got like 2 hours of sleep. I am so tired, but you know, we live. Alright, I'll see you guys when I'm done getting ready and is heading to the airport. Dressed and ready to go to the airport. I still got 9 minutes, so I'm gonna go downstairs, make sure my mom is up, and go open my present for the 12 days of Christmas. And then we're gonna head out. So, see you in the car ride. So we made it through TSA, right? I had my lens cap in my back pocket on accident, so I go through the scanner, and they're like, okay, we're gonna have to go do a pat down because you have a lens pocket in your scanner. So that was pretty funny. But walking to the gate now. Say hi real quick.
Hi real quick.
Landed at the airport. Oh, she's back in. Right now we're gonna lift to our hotel. We're here with some friends from Newman, and we'll wait for like 5 minutes, head to the hotel, check in, go to our rooms, and then we're gonna head to the convention center to get check in there for the conference. Yep. And just look around before the first talk and mess. Yeah, so
do some shopping.
Shopping, you know it, with the money that we don't have, but
Google Assistant, he's using all the AI. Not like the AI, but he likes the little things.
We are in the elevator at the hotel, and we're gonna go
on our way to the room.
Go check it out. Heading back down to the lobby just to hang out, see my best friend Gianna maybe. So yeah, we're heading to the convention center right now.
Yeah.
On the shuttle.
How am I feeling? Wait, don't get my pores.
I know how to film.
I'm feeling pretty good. I threw up in a bush last night, so but I woke up this morning. God the Father said, "You don't have the flu anymore," and I said, "Praise God." So yeah, feeling good about that. And yeah, it's crazy. The Holy Spirit's gonna change Denver, Colorado, and we're about to witness it.
What's up, y'all? We got our little name tags. Yay. Boom, and Lena's. And we're going to go get ready for Mass right now. So, Mass just ended, and now we are waiting. We got up front, like only 2 seats back.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for the next speaker, which doesn't start till 10:30, and it's 10:15. So we got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But have you ready to say your name and why you want to be a brother?
Hey, my name is Brother Angelo Faustino, and one thing that drew me to the Capuchin Franciscans, which is the order that I belong to, is just the human aspect of sanctity that the brothers make tangible. It's very attractive.
So if you just say your name, and then the question is, so what made you want to start doing your YouTube channel and Instagram, spreading like the Catholic faith like the way that you do?
Yeah, so my name is Connor McLaughlin. I started talking about the faith in the way that I do after I've been doing content for a while, since like 2015, but for about 5 years, God basically told me to stop because the way I was sharing it was just talking about stuff and just saying, here's the information, now convert, prove it. And I realized that just wasn't the right way to do it. That if we do it that way, maybe we can convince people of the truth, but we're not going to win their hearts and their souls. And so I very much believe that if we want to help people become fully Catholic, what we need to do is show them the fullness of Christ and His church, but do it in a way that meets the need on their heart. Instead of just trying to convert their head, we need to bring the whole person of them fully to Christ.
Awesome. Thank you, Connor. Guys, 6:19. We're on day 3. I didn't vlog much yesterday. There was a lot going on, a lot of talks I went to, and got a little busy. It was all a good day. I met the Sisters. I met the Sisters of Life, which they were amazing. Loved them so much. They were very helpful with the questions I asked, so that was much appreciated. I also met Karma White Sisters, and they were also very kind and sweet and very helpful again with the questions that I was asking them. Got some cool stuff. Got a rosary, which I'll show you guys later. Got a couple t-shirts, some prayer cards. So all in all, it was a pretty decent day. So I'll bring you guys around today as much as I can. Day 3, here we go. Good morning, y'all. It is day 4 of Seek, which is the last full day before we leave. You know, I didn't vlog much these past couple days. Day 1 and day 2 were a little rough for me, to be honest. And day 3 was great. Yesterday was great. So in the zone yesterday that, oh, my hair is looking funky, that I forgot to vlog a lot of it. So I apologize. But, you know, you will see a lot of B-roll in this vlog and whatnot, which you've already seen. But let me tell you about adoration in a second. Okay. First of all, before I tell you about adoration semi-story, which I might make a whole separate video for that, because it was kind of crazy. But let's open my 12th day of Christmas present. Oh, dude. Look at that. Can you see that? Let's put this on. If it wants to come off. I'm gonna have to cut it, but I'll show you when I have it on. If you can kind of, it's kind of hard to show, but you get the point. It's a cross, which is sick, because Jesus died on the cross for us, and we love him for that, for dying on the cross for our sins. Like, that's just so beautiful to think about. You know, often I feel like we take those things for granted. I know I have before, and I'm working on it. Often I feel like we take it for granted that he literally died on the cross for our sins that we've committed past, present, and future. Crazy to think about. Okay, so like honestly, guys, adoration was crazy for me. You know, like, I'm not gonna tell my full story because it's personal to me. I'll give you bits and pieces to help you understand why it was crazy. Um, so basically, let me move you in a little closer. Yeah, that's better. So basically, like, okay, sometimes adoration has some music in the background going on. I'm not a fan of. Just because I'm more traditional, like, with my views and stuff like that. So I wasn't a huge fan of the idea. I'm like, you know, I'm here. I'm gonna try it. You know, why not? Doesn't hurt. If I don't like it, I can just leave. But ultimately, the Lord is still present there in the Eucharist at adoration. And at first, it was tough. The music was tough for me. I went to confession before, and I was just trying to pray my penance, and I couldn't concentrate. It was frustrating. Even though I got past that. You know, sometimes when we have distractions, it's a way to help us improve and to grow in our faith because we work past those distractions and don't let them stop us from ultimately praying, doing our penance, and being the Catholics we should be, right? So, that was a little tough for me, that whole thing. And then, dude, it's so hard to like explain like how I felt. Like, I would say this past year, just in general, a lot going on, school, just like everything, right? So anytime I've been in adoration at the Newman Center, it's just like I haven't really felt anything, you know, and I know feelings aren't always everything. But sometimes it's nice to like feel like the Lord is there with you and He's truly with you, watching over you, right? I haven't felt that in a while until last night, and it was honestly life changing for me in a way. You know, he brought up some things, right? He helped me realize why I'm at sea, and I'll get into that more later in the video. Or yeah, why I'm at sea, because I didn't know why I was here, right? Now I feel like I have a better understanding why I'm here, why the Lord brought me here, right? And that feeling was just awesome. It's like I felt lost. Why am I even at sea? Like, am I just here to be here, or is there really like a bigger purpose to me being here? And I feel like there was a bigger purpose. There was a bigger message that the Lord was trying to send to me, and like I felt like I got that message, right? So that was beautiful. And then actually, the music later on, because it was a 2-hour confession. I mean, not confession, adoration. And I stayed there the whole time. And it didn't feel like 2 hours. It felt like it went by fast, right? It's just crazy. Because sometimes it's hard for me to just sit in an hour of adoration. So 2 hours is crazy. And I love that. Because it's like I was in a flow state, you could say, right? With prayer. And then not just like me talking, right? At one of the talks, the priest was like, if all you do is breathe in, if all you do is receive, you'll eventually die. Because you can't just keep breathing in. If all you do is exhale, you'll eventually die because you can't just keep exhaling, right? You can't just keep giving. So you have to receive. So you have to listen to the Lord. You have to exhale. You have to talk to the Lord, right? Watching back the film and videos, I realized some of like a video got cut off on the part I was talking about adoration. So I'm gonna just redo that part. It was about like the music, right? I normally don't like music and adoration. I feel like it's distracting and like can be annoying, right? But this time it was different. I feel like the Lord was like talking to me through the music, if that makes sense. Through the words and like lyrics that were being sung. And I thought it was quite interesting because like I've never had that happen. Like I've never like felt like the Lord is like actually talking to me. Like I know like might not be crazy for other people. Like I know like other people or like you guys might like have had that happen to you, right? But me, I haven't. So it was like a crazy experience for me. Like I can't get out of my head. I can't stop thinking about, you know. Also, I had a friend there with me. Like when I am in adoration or mass, I normally sit next to someone. I don't know. I just like it better. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, and like it was nice because like, you know, I was crying. People cry in adoration. People cry. It's okay. Emotions come up. Things happen that make people cry, right? Okay. And yeah, so I was bawling a few tears out, and yeah, just having a friend there with you, like to like console you, and like it was just nice. So it was nice to have that, and when emotions got brought up, you know, to have like the friend there to console you, that was nice. Guys, what's up? I'm currently outside right now, and we got done with like the women's talk, which was by Sister Virginia Joy from the Sisters of Life, and may I tell you, that was fantastic. It was on like vocations and how to pursue your vocations in like the correct way. And I'm like, dang, that's exactly what I needed because that's something I've really been struggling with. And it just hit the spot perfectly. Then we went and ate lunch. It was a turkey sandwich. Not a turkey fan, more of a ham person. But hey, it's free food. You get what you get. All right, let's see how good Gianna is at this golf game. Not too good. It's going to go off the court and onto the sidewalk. Maybe even onto the basketball court.
Wait, it's my turn.
I pay for your lunch all the
yeah, it's
time.
Lena's turn.
Guys,
She's like, I already do that. Are you going to hit my ball?
if I hit this ball, Gianna has to pay for my lunch. I already do that all the time.
That was a good play. No way you make this.
Hey, you're walking in my path, my guy.
A lineup, a nice quick lineup. Tiger Woods out here for real. And how is she gonna do, y'all? Form?
Form is intact, though. So I got that just a little wrong.
A little.
We'll cut the cameras. Yeah, no lunch for her.
A team with Gianna, which is very unfortunate. JK.
We went backwards a little bit, but that's okay. You know.
It's better than me shooting it totally off this thing.
Nice.
My turn, I'm the furthest because I suck.
Whoa, let's talk better about ourselves, please.
I'm
A beloved daughter.
beloved daughter of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We're not winning though.
Well, yeah, we're not winning, but you did so good, sis.
I used to play in the golf team.
Sure.
I play softball. You can cut the camera. Tap it in, bro. Oh, I didn't. It doesn't zoom.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you were using the lens thing to try to zoom it.
No, I wasn't. I was just holding it.
Make it.
So, I just hit this amazing shot, and of course, no one recorded it. And then I told Gianna, so hit it just a tad up this way with like about this much power, and you get it in. And literally, may I say, that far away, like, come on, sign me up now. I'll be a pro caddy. But yeah, we're just playing some mini golf right now because like we got time. Okay, so I'm just like in a nowhere spot so I can talk. But, yeah, I just want to touch up on one more thing on adoration from yesterday. The one tough thing is like, if you want to like tell someone, right? Because you want to tell someone to like, get their advice on it, see what they think on it, but also you don't want them to think you sound crazy. So it's like 6, 7, JK. Yeah. So we'll see if I can find someone to talk to about it. Oh, Amy,
Yes.
how's your Sikh experience been?
My Sikh experience has been so good. I've actually met so many people that I've already known because the Catholic world is a small world. And I've just been having so many good conversations and learning about people and their vocations. And I've been learning so much from all these sisters and priests and brothers. Oh, I think they wanted to be in the vlog too.
I'll interview you next. Don't worry, now you have to.
No.
Now you
Don't worry, no.
Bro. Oh, that's a close up.
What else should I talk about? My experience at sea. The food is really good.
You know, it's crazy to lie at a Catholic conference.
Oh, well, actually, lying is okay if it's a joke. You
Not
can
to
ask
deceive.
Father Bober. Father Bober.
Seth, how has your Sikh experience been so far?
It's been really good, actually. I didn't really know what to expect when coming here, but it's been great. You know, like being formed with all these Catholics together. Last time I experienced like a Christ call, I guess, was at the Charlie Kirk Memorial in Glendale, Arizona, back in September. But you know, the last time was that time, and then to have all these Catholics here today, praising God, you know, it's good.
Okay, now I want to talk about just Sikh in general. Just like my debriefing thoughts and am I going to go back next year? Well, one, I'm finally home. Woohoo. Glad to see my family and whatnot. It's, you know, I'm not really the type of person that goes away from my family. I'm normally at school or at home, so that was a little fun adventure. There's two things about Sikh. One, I really like the talks, confession, adoration, like the keynotes, all of that stuff was great, right? Like the advice I got from some of the sisters and nuns, and the advice I got from the priests when I was talking to them, like wonderful, like life-changing things that if I wouldn't have gone, I wouldn't have gotten. So like I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that my missionary, Gianna, got me to go. Like I wanted to go before, but like I don't know, just being around like the focus missionaries and the focus group in general made me want to go even more. So thank you guys for that, especially you, Gianna. Appreciate you on pushing me to go and help me growing and to be a better person in my faith. Yeah, much appreciated. So I got a lot of graces out of Sikh. A lot of graces. There were some things I would have done differently, you know, next time that I go. And we live and learn from those things. But ultimately, I have to look at all the good that happened over the things that didn't happen that weren't so well, right? Like, when we dwell on all the bad things, I feel like that's a way of, like, the devil, like, trying to get me or to get you to, like, not look at all the good that came out of the situation, right? Because there was so much good that came out of the situation. So much. So when I dwell on the bad things, it's like, what am I doing? Right? I got all these graces out of it. I got all these great things out of it that may I say will change my life and turn me into a better Catholic and a better person altogether, right? And I realized that after I was dwelling on these things that happened, I'm like, what am I doing? Sure, those things happened, but like, I got so many graces out of it. The people I got to meet and the people I got to talk to that I've never met before, like in the talks, like wonderful and, like, may I say, life-changing, right? And I gotta look at that stuff and be like, dang, that's why I went. I went for the talks. I went to meet new people. I went for all these different things that I got. I didn't necessarily go just to hang out with friends, right? So, yeah. Now, am I gonna go next year? 100%. 100% I'm gonna go, right? Now, sure, I will do things a little differently next year. But still, all the graces I got out of it, I can't not go next year. Plus, it's in San Antonio. Always wanted to go to Texas. So, that's awesome, right? But yeah. And once again, I just want to thank my missionary friends, Gianna, Nathan, Monica, Josh. Y'all are fantastic and all has helped me grow in my faith. And that's something that, you know, as a person, as a college student, I strive to do. So yeah. And that's my Seek vlog. It was a great 5 days, 4.5 days. And I'm excited to see what comes out of this, how my life will change in the future up until the next Seek given, and how next Seek will change me as well. This next semester and whatnot. Yeah. Subscribe and hit that bell icon and like for more videos.